Привет всем! Спасибо, что решили.
Hello everybody! Thank you for watching this video. I'm sure it'll be interesting for you because we're going to see New York City in December. Let's talk about what can be done in this city in 1-2 days. Just because a person from a small town cannot stay in New York City longer than that. This city has many names. Big Apple, city that never sleeps, or for example, the capital of the world. It's a huge metropolis with almost 9 million people, and it's about the population of Serbia or Israel. The population density is twice as high as in Moscow. The city is overpopulated plus tourists. Traffic lights cannot cope with the flow of cars and people. Often a policeman is put to help traffic lights. If you arrived in the city on the second Saturday of December, you are lucky in quotes to witness SantaCon. On this day, young people dressed in Santa costumes gather in the city center and walk through the bars with all ensuing consequences. We have different goals. We will start our walk around the city from central Manhattan. It is a cool December morning and I'm near an interesting structure called Vessel. It looks like a honeycomb to me. This building was associated with a redevelopment project for the western part of Manhattan called Hudson Yards. The final price of the structure is $200 million. This building rises 16 floors up, consists of 154 flights of stairs, and has 2,500 steps. Yes, going upstairs will be a good exercise. However, you won't be able to do that, and this is why. This structure was open to the public in March 2019, but in January 2021 it was closed because during this time 3 people committed suicide in this building. In May 2021 it was opened again with stricter rules for visiting, but only 3 months later 14-year-old boy who came here with a family threw himself off from one of the stairs and this place is closed again. Such an evil fate haunts this building. Very close to the Vessel, you can find so-called High Line. For me, it was just a pleasant discovery in Middle Manhattan. It's a footpath and a park at the same time, more than 2 kilometers long. This place is open from 7 a.m. until dark and has 11 entrances. On this path, bypassing the terrible traffic lights of the New York City, you can walk non-stop from 34th Street to the 13th in almost 20 minutes. Previously, there was an abandoned branch of the southern part of the New York Railway. This road was cleaned, transformed, landscape was made, benches were put up, and it turned out to be a great place to relax. Although the railway tracks are still visible. You'll be in New York, be sure to find it and check this road. We continue the walk and slowly approaching our destination, Little Island on the Hudson River.
Вот сейчас мы находимся около воды.
We're standing near the water, and behind me is a very interesting structure. It is called Little Island. This is a park, but on water. We'll walk around this island and find out what's interesting we can see there. I'll begin the story about the Little Island with a saying. There would be no happiness without misfortune. In 2012, the lower part of Manhattan was badly damaged by the storm Sandy. Pier 55 on the Hudson River was almost destroyed. In 2013, at the suggestion of businessman Barry Diller, work began on the project to restore the site. He, by the way, donated $260 million for this project. It was decided to build a park using a completely new concept. I think that they had succeeded in surprising people. The island itself stands on stilts. The stilts support 132 so-called tulips or pots, which make up the structure of the park. That construction holds the soil, trees, some of which should grow up to 16 meters in height, as well as an amphitheater with 687 seats. After a walk through the park, we return to central Manhattan. There, we'll go to the 100th floor of the building, which is located at 30 Hudson Yards. We're going to see New York from the bird's eye view. As of November 2022, it is the 6th tallest building in New York and the 8th tallest in United States. It can be seen even from Central Park, which is in upper part of Manhattan. This is the second tallest open observation deck with an optically transparent floor in the world, after the Skywalk of Madeira. This observation deck is called the Edge. It's a breathtaking view, but I don't recommend looking straight down. It's not for faint of heart. New York is a very diverse place. People come here from many different countries, bringing their cultures and various traditions. Here you can be introduced to different cuisines as well. Now we are in a Spanish restaurant called Mercado, which means market in Spanish. This is one of the many restaurants where you can grab a bite in New York. Let's see what they will offer us here. To be honest, I forgot the name of this beauty. I only remember the dessert. This is flan, classic Spanish custard made from cream and eggs. It was very good. To try something delicious, we also stopped at a cafe called Lady M. There are lots of delicious cakes. I recommend to try the green one. It's made from crepes and cream with a green tea. New York is also famous for its street food. Try something if you really want to, but just in case, make sure it is safe to eat. This is Bryant Park in central Manhattan. It's the middle of December, but there is still no snow. But city is ready for holidays. In these pavilions, you can buy everything that your heart desires. Food from different countries, jewelry, and souvenirs. They even made the ice skating rink. And as you can see, there are a lot of people who want to go ice skating. And of course, there is a Christmas tree in the center. In December, people also come to New York to check window displays. Sometimes there are so many people that you can't even come close. Such stores as Saks Fifth Avenue, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, and many others are famous for their beautiful showcases. Let's take a moment and enjoy those beautiful displays. There are a lot of attractions and interesting places in New York. Central Park, a reservoir and paths for pedestrians there. This is famous Bethesda Fountain, and right across, beautiful terrace. The Metropolitan Museum of Art with a stunning Egyptian collection, as well as Times Square, ABC Studio, and much, much more. However, it is also a city of contrast and surprises. You can see the wedding being photographed in the library. Here, luxury coexists with poverty. You'll probably see a lady in a gorgeous mink coat walking past homeless men. Or you can see, for example, a burning garbage container, and people just walk by in a hurry without paying any attention. After a short stay in the city, you can't wait to leave. At home, after resting a bit, you start making plans for your next trip.